Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. So of course, before we get started, I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new subscribers and new followers, welcome. To my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time. And if you like the content that I am bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know by simply hitting that like button? It gives our tribe and our family right here the greatest opportunity to grow. So before we get started, I want to, of course, call your attention to the community tab, y'all. The community tab on the channel. We have cruise information there. You have your t-shirt information there, and you also have information there for my life coaching services. If you are desiring life coaching services, please visit the community tab. It's all the way at the bottom, I believe, the fee schedule for my life coaching services. Also, if you didn't get a chance to come to the live on this past Thursday, it was absolutely phenomenal. So I want to, of course, invite you out to the lives every Thursday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we are having an amazing time each and every Thursday. On Saturday, had an amazing time with Empath Uprising. Peter the King set it off for us. And on Saturday, Halloween, it was something amazing, y'all. So if you haven't checked out that channel, please get over there and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So let's jump into the topic for today, y'all. Woo, Lord. Okay, so I have not discussed this topic with reason. I wanted to be strategic when I brought this topic to y'all, okay? So today we are going to talk about, okay? I'm going to be talking to y'all about sex, okay? With that bird, okay? I said it and I mean it, okay? So I'm going to be talking to you about sex with the narcissist, okay? And those ooooweee, yeah, I said it, okay? Those ooooweee STDs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. All right, let's talk about it. Let's jump into it. So first of all, the reason I decided to bring it at this time, this is cuffing season, y'all. Come on, let's just get with it. Let's go ahead and see it for what it is. It's cuffing season. Everybody want to get cuffed up with somebody. It's cold outside, and y'all want somebody to snuggle up with. But you better not be snuggling up with some birds, okay? Because, honey, you might come up out of that nest with something you didn't go into the nest with, okay? So listen. Let's talk about the narcissist. The sex piece of it with the narcissist. And listen, I'm coming down your lane, so just get ready. I'm about to pop off. I'm going to let you know some things here because I want you to be informed and I want you to understand what is going on when you are engaging. And see, this is the time of the year where, they're going to come back trying to circle back through because it's the holidays. See, I just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, or, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really that. What that is really, honestly, let's go ahead and call it what it is. It's a stinking hoover. I'm talking about, yeah, that's what that bird is doing, okay? But here's the deal. When you are engaging in sexual activity with these birds, okay, I said it and I mean it. When you are engaging in sexual activity, did you ever sit back and think, wow, right after the act was over, you felt uneasy. There was an uneasiness after the euphoria died down. Maybe the next morning, the euphoria came down and you felt uneasy. You felt like there was almost a nervousness in the pit of your stomach. Let me tell you why that was. Okay? Because what you did was you engaged in an exchange. Okay? And what happened in the exchange is you gave up all of your life force or part of your life force over to a demonic entity that in exchange gave you darkness and emptiness. So, of course, when you got up from that whole exchange, after all of the euphoria died down, okay, you're still feeling like you're unfulfilled. See, that's why a narcissist wants to keep you up at night. They want to go on a sex marathon, baby, because they already know what they're giving you is unfulfilling. They already know that. They know that it's unfulfilling. They know that it's short-lived because they know that they do not genuinely possess the ability to connect. Okay? So that's why you felt the uneasiness when you were with that narcissist, and that's why when you connected with them in sex, and I don't even want to say connected, but when you engaged in the activity, you never felt connected. Some of y'all looked into the narcissist's eyes if they would ever look into your eyes during the act, okay? If they would ever look into your eyes, you saw nothing but emptiness. But see, the euphoria that you were experiencing at the time, it somewhat overrode what you were actually looking at or what you were seriously experiencing. And all it is, when you are engaging with these clowns, I said it, okay? When you are engaging with these clowns in that way, okay, all they're doing is dosing insanity to you, okay? And what do I mean by dosing insanity? See, what they're doing is they're exchanging your positive energy for their negative energy, okay? For their negative energy. What comes along with their negative energy? All of the crazy thoughts, all of the worrying about what they meant about this and what they meant about that in the conversation. See, all of that is bottled up in them doses that they giving you every time you would have sex with them, okay? Because remember, you're exchanging energies, okay? So they're taking up, and that's why afterwards they on top of the world. And you laying there feeling like, okay, I need to do this again because I'm not feeling what they're feeling. Of course not. That bird, honey, they done sucked the life out of you, and they tipping on top of the world, but see, theirs is only short-lived too. That's why they come back and back and back. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about when you first got with the narcissist, I mean, the sex was hot and heavy. It was, listen, all day, every day. They going on a sexathon. And the reason for that is because they know the feeling is going to be short-lived, like I told you, and the euphoria is going to wear off. Okay, and so that's why they want to continue on with it. So they just dosing you with insanity, and all it is reinforcing. Watch this, the trauma bond. Okay, that up and down right there that you may not have experienced right there in the beginning of the relationship, but definitely when you got to that, when you hit that devalue stage, see, the sex at that point had just about waned. You know, it kind of tapered down. Because at that point, they're sick of you, okay? They're bored. They want to go find something else. They're trying to go re-idealize one of them stinking old supplies or find something new that they trying to get that bird. I can't you know what? And here's the thing. And so they're pulling that negative fuel so they can go and re-idealize or idealize initially a new supply. But see, you sitting there in that whole mess of whatever, still not trying to, you still can't understand what is going on. What's going on is, what had happened was, okay, you didn't get from the situation what you brought to it, okay? When you went into the experience, you didn't get in exchange what you gave in the exchange. That's what it is. And that's all it'll ever be with them. The only thing that they could offer you in that act was a moment of euphoria. It was never a connection. That's why you felt so empty after it was over. That's why they had to do it over and over and over again because there was nothing connected to it. Okay, so they got to keep dosing you with that insanity because, like I told you, That's all it is. It's dosing insanity to you every time you allow her or every time you allow him to enter your body. Okay? This is what's happening. And listen, and baby, okay? Let's not even talk about the STDs. Okay? These things is handing out STDs like it's candy on Halloween, okay? That's what they're doing. And see, the lack of impulse control, okay? The lack of impulse control and a narcissist, baby, they cannot, okay? You understand me? They cannot resist attention. I don't care what you do and what you say, a narcissist cannot resist attention. Baby, if they get a prostitute, okay, and y'all could have a relationship going hot and heavy, okay? If a prostitute come and say something to them, and whether he knows it's a prostitute or not, they are addicted to people. I'm telling y'all. They are addicted to people. A prostitute come up to him saying something or her saying something, giving them a little attention. Oh, they'll hop in the sack with them. Because you got to remember that this is a person that has no bottom. They have no boundaries. So do they go both ways, honey? They go all ways. What you talking about? Oh, both ways. They go all ways. I told you that it's trinogamy and trisexual. Try anything, okay? These birds, I said it. I can't stand them. Listen, the STDs that listen, I'm going to tell you something. A narcissist don't like to use protection when they are having. I don't care if it's the female or if it's the male, baby. They don't listen. They are not into the whole protection thing. And then the men will try to get you pregnant on purpose because they want to keep that supply. They want to keep you around as a supply. Okay, so that child, they know that child will forever connect the two of you. But see, these STDs, baby, let me tell you something. Baby, that narcissist is going up and if they even go someplace and get themselves checked out, honey, they going up into the doctor's office. Baby, the doctor's office don't know whether to call the animal control or call the human health department. Baby, they don't know who to call. Because they examining that narcissist said, you know what? I don't think it's humanly possible for somebody to have this many kind of different things going on with their genitals. Okay? Or whatever's in that blood. Okay? Them birds, baby, honey, they crap on everything. Okay? Including you in the sex life. Okay? And they don't care about anything. They will go out there and do it with whatever, however, and whenever. Okay? Honey, the doctor's walking out of the room, honey, talking about, listen, y'all need to call a doctor in from another planet if you got one. ET phone home or something, because this right here is out of this universe. This STD, it ain't even in the medical books. Okay? That's how nasty these clowns and birds are. Honey, they will give you some, listen, let me tell you something. You need to understand, know, trust, and believe. If you have gotten out of that situation with the narcissist, you better not be trying to go back over there for nothing in the world. For what? For what? I mean, and on them STDs, that's if they go and get themselves checked out, because they don't care about what they catching with the supply they out there getting down with. They don't care, and then will bring it to you, and then turn around and lie and say that you brought it to them. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all done got, round there itching and patting that thing, because something's going on with that thing. And it's on fire, y'all. That thing is on fire. And listen, it wasn't like that before. You didn't have those kind of problems before. And I love how my girl Chanel broke that thing down in one of her videos. And I'm telling you, she got real explicit with it. But I'm gonna just tell y'all, I picked this time to come with this whole sex piece because, baby, we entering cuffing season. And you go get cuffed up with one of them birds if you want to. You be up in the urgent care or the emergency trying to get your whole section down there reconstructed. Because, honey, that bird done bought you something that's out of this world, honey. The doctor walk out of walk out of the room shaking his head. Look, and don't let it be a foreign doctor talking in a whole nother language, honey. They talking something that you don't even know because it's just that bad, honey. When they get to examining that nasty clown. Okay, look, let me tell you something. When you have a person that lacks impulse control, I mean completely lacks impulse control, and they do not have any boundaries. They don't have any standards by which who they would. And see, they always walk around with this whole grandiose sense of, I'm not gonna catch anything because I know how to pick people there. When you deal with, I already told y'all, they are selectively stupid. Okay? So how in the world are you going to have all of them different kinds of crazy and selective stupidity going on in one individual, and they going to pick the right person, and they never going to sleep with someone with an STD? Baby, you got me bent over several barrels, honey. If you think that I'm going to allow something like that back into this temple, no. Oh, no. We don't do that. We don't sleep with trash, and we certainly don't sleep with birds, especially not pigeons, okay? I already told you that before, okay? So, yeah, it's cuffing season. Yeah, it is. It's cuffing season. But what you want to come out of this season with? You want to come out of this season with your life? Or you want to come out of this season with a medical bill? I said it, and I mean it. Okay, you better know how these clowns get down, what they use this sex for, and them ooooweee STDs. Baby, they giving them out like, look, gonorrhea, you name it, honey. And a lot of them be walking around here, because I told you they trisexual, they try anything, okay? They be walking around here with all types of packages, honey. Some doggone STDs that, honey, you never even heard of before. Burning up, honey. That thing on fire, honey. They down there patting it. They got to get a fire hose, baby, to put that fire out down there, honey. And then look, they got to combine a few different antibiotics to get rid of that. Cause, honey, I told you, they don't know whether the doggone call the animal control or the human health department, cause they don't know what that is that they done contracted up in there. Listen, y'all better listen. I want y'all to be, listen, I want you to be in the know. I want you to be enlightened about how these clowns get down, because when you thinking about your health and everything that you do to maintain this temple, don't you let somebody that does not have control over their impulses, you mean they could be swayed at any minute, and then you gonna let them inside of you? I thinks not. It ain't going down over here. You got me twisted and bent over several barrels, honey. That narcissist is about 30 different kinds of crazy. Okay? And all 30 of them will never have access to this again. And that's what you need to know too. And that's what you need to purpose in yourself as well. Because listen, your body is your temple. Okay? Your body is your temple. And I want you to hear this information and understand, know, trust, and believe. When you stand in your power, I keep telling you all this. When you stand in your power and you know that you didn't miss anything, and now that you know that what was really going on in that sexual transaction, baby, honey, you could get up out of the bed, look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, ooh, I am TheBomb.com, baby. I am all of that. Yes, I brings all of that to the table. What is all of that? All of that goodness and mercy. Yes, that's what you bring to the table. And when you know that, you can exit out of a situation like that and never think about going back. Listen, elevate that thought process. Elevate that frequency and vibe, baby. And then you don't even have to worry about these clowns ever again. Okay? I'm telling you. Listen, y'all understand what's happening here. Understand what's happening here. Okay? Now, listen, I want you, if you haven't subscribed to the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and do that as well. All right, y'all. So until the next video, I will see you then. You all be blessed and highly favored. Ciao.